Hey, seventh gear Overrev fans. There has been a couple of big breaking news items involving IndyCar here over the last 24 hours, and I want to get into at least one of those stories here today. But before I do, if you like what you've been hearing from the seventh gear Overrev show, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel, help us grow this thing. And if you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? As a former professional race car driver myself and current driver coach for Mercedes AMG and Porsche, I feel like our perspectives on our show kind of looks at it with a little different lens. So that said, again, go ahead and make sure that you subscribe to the channel and help us bring you even better and more in-depth content in all forms of motorsports. Now, back to this first big breaking news story that came out yesterday afternoon. If you remember, on the IndyCar side of things, at the Indy 500 last year, Team Penske was involved in let's just say it was a cheating scandal that involved the attenuators at the back of the cars. It got to be known as attenuator gate, right? It relegated the main three cars to the back of the field, Will Power, Joseph Newgarden, the whole deal. And as a result, Penske fired three of his top longtime people, number one being team president Tim Cindric, but also Ron Rzucki and Kyle Moyer. Now, in the aftermath of that, Cindric took basically the year off. Kyle Moyer went on to take on a strategist role with Arrow McLaren, and then Ron Rzucki went over to Andretti Global to take on team principal role. Again, no Tim Cindric hired on by anybody else. Well, all of a sudden, lo and behold, who's back? Yes, Tim Cindric is back as the strategist on Scott McLaughlin's number 3 Penske Chevrolet, starting in St. Pete and for the rest of the year. So let me know in the comments below what you think about Tim Cindric coming back on board with Team Penske. I kind of feel like there was some sort of backdoor deal. I don't know if Ron and Kyle had to be sort of sacrificial lambs on that, but I kind of called it at the time that I couldn't believe that Cindric in particular was going to be jettisoned off like that after decades with the captain. So again, let me know in the comments below what you think. And as far as that second big breaking news story that just came out today, check back in later this afternoon and you'll catch all about it. So make sure that you tune in and subscribe to the channel so you can catch the latest from the greatest spectacle in podcasting, the 7th Gear Overrev Show.